Welcome back to the Carbon Free Show. This is that brown bat presenting this found footage from my Carbon Freeze Chamber Let's Build from 2016. Unfortunately, the commentary audio has been lost to time as the files were never spliced together. But thank God, we still have the video, so until I find the time to recreate this masterpiece, enjoy.
Skywalker, may the Force be with you.
So, I've actually decided to chime in here again from the future. This video, and possibly the next few, consist of me trying to figure out the elevator connections, because I did not, nor do I, like the teleport method in regards to elevators. So, from this point in the series forward, there are about 7 more hours that I have to edit. You know, trim down to get rid of the excess me standing around or idle motion, doing nothing, which may have been a result of me looking at my notes at the time, or could have been maybe I fell asleep. As going through these, I look how early in the morning the saves are. 6 a.m., 7 a.m. Like, wow. And you can tell my voice is different. And I'm like, was I sick? I'm listening to myself. I was like, was I sick back then? It was August. Nobody gets sick in August. This is 2016. This is before COVID, you know? And I wasn't sick. What happened was, that was all I was doing. I was hopped up on caffeine for how many years did I do that? Until Iger pulled the plug and my body was just quitting. I mean, I got super fat and didn't even realize it. I had a tiny head and a huge body. I never want to go back there. That's why I stopped making videos for a long time. One of the reasons, I should say, one of the reasons. You know, I've already explained the other reasons why. I don't feel like getting into that. Anyway, my apologies if I missed some of these edits where you had to sit through previously. And I apologize beforehand if any of the future ones you have to sit through and watch Luke or Rey or whoever it is sit there and just have a magic wand in their hand. And it's kind of like the time that I hit the stream button and fell asleep, the live stream. I live streamed a black screen for over 6 hours one day. Night, day, whatever. So this is what I was trying to do. And the truth be told, I don't remember what the final outcome was. I guess I'm going to have to wait and see as I continue to edit these. I was trying to have the elevators stop at each floor. But I wanted the outside buttons to be the elevator call buttons. That when you press them, the elevator would go to that floor instantly when pressed. And I'm not sure if that's possible without entangling different path creators and, getting them intertwined. And I don't want to go through that. So maybe you were able to notice back in the first, I don't know, 10 episodes that I seemingly had the elevators working decently until that glitch happened. And then I decided to go with the checkpoints for teleporters. So the last episode, it looked like I had it all figured out again. But I wanted to see if I could get it perfected again. So I decided to put a sliding door at the bottom of one of the elevator shaft entrances. I'm watching myself do this, and look, if you're getting irritated watching this, think about me wanting to go back into time and slap myself silly and say, what are you doing? The only problem is, if I had a time machine, I would also have to go 1,500 miles back to upstate New York and knock myself out, slap myself silly, right? So anyway, my apologies. But you know, people wanted this, and you're getting it. So, and to make matters worse, I noticed by watching this footage, I was running 2 separate save files, and of course that was to prevent, you know, messing up and one, and I could just easily go back to the other one. The problem is I didn't record myself when I started the video to know what one I started to save on. So it's just these last few videos, 7 hours or so, these last few videos are, see if I'm dividing them up, trying to get them up 20 minutes each. So 7, 2, 4, 6, that's 21 videos. My goodness. You really want me to go through with this? I hope everybody that's gotten to this point has realized that this was the main construct of the playset. It's pretty much complete. After watching these next few, you might see why I never intended on posting this series. I mean, it wasn't posted in 2016. I never did. I just posted the last one. I don't know, it's one of those things where you just want to get stuff done and see the end result. And, you know, talking for, probably I would record these going 20 hours on days off. If I took a vacation, I'd probably do maybe a 20-hour stretch at the most. So talk for that long, your voice is going to start sounding like, you start talking like a frog. And I've even had people back in the day comment on that. You sound like this guy. You sound like this guy. What? You know, stuff like that. And they just make me mad. And shouldn't have got mad. I mean, you know, when 5-year-olds just start, you know, running their mouths. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I also had another build when I was building the Ghost interior, which a lot of you probably never seen. I got halfway through it, stopped recording it. I remember I did finish it. I was also doing a Rebels finale right before Disney Infinity got killed, right? But I was working on a Rebels finale, and it got really too big on the things that I needed to edit. I was kind of trying to make a movie of, you know, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. I did Twin Sons, but it was the other one where, who was it, Callus, where he turned good, and I don't even remember exactly what happened. Yeah, remember when Kanan pleaded to Bendu to help him fight the Empire, and Bendu's like, "This is your war, Hayden Jarrus." And he finally got mad and took matters into his own hands, and he caused this storm to come and killed some of the rebels and the Imperial fleet, and Thrawn ended up shooting the Bendu. I was working on that. This is years ago. And I think I have some clips. Maybe I'll dig them out if I can find. I know I found them a couple weeks ago. I just don't remember where they're at right now. But I will have to post those with commentary. I'll get them together. But I think you'd like that. I think. But it's one of those things where if I don't remember what I was doing, I have to do research. Otherwise, I'm like, I think this was this, and be wrong, and then have everybody in the comments, I really think you meant to say this. Yeah, I probably did, but I didn't. 7 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I will say this, though, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're on board with this, what I'm going to say. I would very much like to start this series over from scratch in the Gold Edition because, I've learned many more things. I still don't know exactly what I would do with the elevators, but I'd get it figured out. Actually, you know what I was going to do? And I didn't. This is what happens when you cheapen things out. I was going to make a dialogue come up. Maybe I couldn't. No, this is before Disney Infinity was sunset, so you could still do it. I just didn't want to do it. It's too lazy. I just wanted to do it with those buttons from Marvel Battlegrounds. But I should have used a text generator along with the button, not the push button, but I could have used the push button too. And have a menu pop up, and I know it works. And where you say yes or no, the dialogue choose. I can't remember what it's called, but you say yes or no. So you'd say floor 1, yes or no, no. Then it'd automatically pop up floor 2, and then it cycled through until you said yes to one of them, and then the elevator would move to that one. I'm not sure if that would work, but I didn't even try it because I didn't want to do it, so I just kept with the buttons. Anyway, it's something I want to try, and yes, you can get the text generator into the toy box on the Gold Edition, and if you can get it in the Gold Edition, you can get it on the console editions. I don't know how to do it. It can be done. I don't have a console to test, but I'm guessing you just have to do it, hook it up for a file transfer to your computer. And then look at the files once the game has been installed on the hard drive. You're not looking for your save files. Don't look for your save files. That is not how you do not mod a console a version with the save files. I suppose some games you probably could, but not Disney Infinity. You're not looking for the save file. You're looking for the actual files that you install on the hard drive, not the save. So once you do that, you have to hook it up to your PC. That's all I know. And your PC has to be able to read. And I don't know if they're encrypted or not. If they are, let's say the Xbox has an encryption and PS4 has an encryption. They're going to be different from each other. Maybe they're not encrypted. I don't know. I don't have one to test. And if I had one to test, I don't have the room to do it in my current situation. But anyway, it can be done. I know it can be done. I've seen somebody do it. I'm not going to show you the person because they have questionable content on their channel, and I don't want to be responsible for you going to see their questionable content. So anyway, in regards to getting the text creator to work, I'm going to have to do a video on that. You see, a lot of the things I thought that somebody already did videos on, and they were showcased, but no explanation. So yeah, you can get it back in the toy box. There's Reddit posts. I mean, actually, and if you've gone through those links, modding Disney Infinity, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, if you read those, it'll tell you. Anyway, I'll make a video on it. Because, I don't know, some people are like, TLDR, TLDR, TLDR. What about TLDW? Too long, didn't watch. Alright? So, that's why the majority of my tutorials have, you've reached an average watch time of 3 minutes. 3 minutes! It's 20 minutes long. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, and just remember everything that I said going forward, why there's so much. Oh man, I just want to take the next 7 videos, clips, whatever, they're over an hour long, so I don't have to edit them into 21 or whatever, how many, and just say, forget it, starting over from scratch, as I've done before, as you've all known that, but come on, give me some slack. It's been 7 years. You're looking at old material. Anyway, until next time, just keep watching and building. All right. All right, that's going to sum it up for this segment of the Carbon Freeze Chamber Let's Build. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next one. In the meantime, remember, keep on building.